How's it going, boys? Welcome back to another brand new guide. Today, we're going to be talking about Razor. Why Razor? The new patch has dropped, and somehow BKB, Refresher Orb, Aghanim Scepter for Razor, Aghanim Shard for Razor. Razor itself has not been touched. This hero has been the same since last patch and now the same this patch. And yes, I know my Razor looks very cool. I know, thank you guys. Even though I can't really hear you. But Razor is a very yeah, I'm sick. Razor is a very strong hero. And I personally have not played him for a while, but I played against him. And I sure do know how to play fucking Razor. One thing I'm going to tell you guys about Razor is that his ulti stacks with... It can stack on top of itself. And... this video is essentially how to play Razor in this current patch. Now... playing Razor is very unique. So first thing I want to talk about what Razor has. Okay, we go to the basics. We go to the stats. Razor has a pretty good... He's an agility hero that has a higher strength gain than Agi. So he's tanky. We know he's tanky. He has a pretty average, good strength gain, everything on every aspect. So he's good overall. He has low armor and he got low movement speed. He might be like, why? He got very abysmal low damage. His attack animation is shit. It's actually very hard to last hit as Razor, which is why you should buy stats. The reason why this is because his ability static link is just too overpowered in Dota in the lane. Any melee hero becomes your bitch. Any range hero becomes semi your bitch. There's some heroes that deal shit ton of magic damage and don't really need to right click to last hit that counters Razor, but most of the time they still lose. And that is because static link is absolutely broken. So this spell is the spell you're gonna max out most likely first. Are certain situations where you don't max this out, such as if you're against a Quap. Then you might want to max your Q, because with the Quap, Quap is gonna dagger you. He's gonna blink out of your static link. And you kind of just want to max out Plasma Field, because this is essentially the way to farm. It used to be your passive, because your passive basically did like a passive strike. It was like an AoE damage type shit. But then they changed it, which sucks. What is this? What the fuck is this? Is this some kind of card description? But anyways, this is a troll. But anyways, it used to be this. Now it's just Plasma Field. You can't really farm with anything else. This is your lane dominator, okay? You link people and you steal their damage. And while you're hitting them, you hit other people too. You can use it to last hit while you steal damage. So now the damage discrepancy is this guy has half his damage. You have double your damage. So you do the math. It's very hard for him to last hit now. You can pretty much deny every creep if you get the full link off. Level 2, you just want to get Plasma Field, because Storm Surge is really only a movement speed increase. It is really good movement speed increase, and you're slow. But the movement speed will make you one of the fastest heroes in the game. But it's still, it's movement speed increase. These two are just better. And now this is the part where it becomes interesting. Here, if you're against a lane, if you're against like Quap and stuff, you can max this out, or you can get 2 points in Plasma Field. It kind of depends on who you're up against. Okay, if you're up against like a Queen of Pain, you want to go. Someone can break your link, or like an anti-mage, you might want to get Plasma Field. But with anti-mage, you still kind of want to go double link, because the thing about link is that 2 link forces people to leave, or else they're gonna lose too much damage and they can't last it for the entire wave. Against like a Zeus, any hero that's slower than you, any hero that you can just run down, Bristleback, DK, anything, you can just run down Alchemist. Really good against Alchemist. you can pretty much win the lane with just 2 points in this. So usually 2 point is the sweet spot. Now, if you want to shit on them, you max this. This is actually an important thing. This is a very advanced concept. And usually I don't talk about stuff like this because it's a basic hero guide, but I'm going to talk about it right now. Is the fact that this is the thing that makes people your bitch. But guess what? This doesn't work on creeps. So it doesn't help you farm. It doesn't help you skill faster. It helps you stomp the lane. Now, if the enemy can dodge it, essentially break the link, or if they're too pussy, like let's say you're up against an Ember, you've been shitting on this guy, killed him like twice, and now this guy's going jungle at level 3 and he's never come back to lane. You're level 5. Are you going to get another point of static link? No, because if he comes back, he's going to die either way and he's not going to come back. So why would you want more points of static link, right? It doesn't help you farm. So now you want to max out Plasma Field. Get your ulti whenever possible because it's good, and then you max out Plasma Field. This is your farming ability, and then after that, generally, once you max this out, you can actually start farming very well. And you kind of want to do a weird thing with the Razor is that once you're hitting people, you kind of want to hit them on that very outer rim. It does more damage the further they're away. So sometimes it will actually be weird. Let's say you're chasing someone, and then you're actually faster than them, so you're catching up, but you press Q, you actually want to kite it backwards. You actually want to kite it backwards so you do the most damage. I do that a lot when I first play Razor. You know what's funny? This is a move speed slow, and it's a damage. So if you get the max slow off, you can chase up to them and link them again. Razor was my first ever played hero in Dota. It was the first hero I played besides Viper. Viper was the first hero I played. Razor was the second hero I ever played. And I used to main Razor. Razor used to be a hero I played every day. And I used to just max this out. I run around and I just do this. I was so good at it. And I thought I was so good. I used to buy Heart of Tarask. I just rush Heart of Tarask on Razor. Good times. But now you want to max this. Get 1 value point, that's it. Over here, this is quite interesting. Personally, I like the Plasma Field damage. Because most of the time, you're going to be playing offlane Razor, and you're going to be, you know, farming a lot. And then you get your ulti whenever. And then, of course, you max out your passive. Here, you get the damage steal every single time. The only time you don't get this is if there's literally nobody to link, which is very rare. You can get the HP, or if you feel like you're getting popped. Because 14 strength is not to be messed with, guys. This is a lot of fucking strength. It's literally an Ogre Axe and a fucking Bell of Strength almost. And here, the movement speed is really nice. However, I do think this interval is just too broken. Static link charges. And then you get the rest. Items, you can get Power Treads. Is very nice on Razor. That attack speed is really good. The ability to toggle stats is really nice. But I kind of like phase boots because you can move even faster and move through units, or just boost the travels. If you're going mid Razor, I like to go bottle. But if you're not, you can just go. If you're going offlane Razor, you know, you can just go something like this. Here you go bots if you can. You can get something like always get stick. Personally, right now, I mean, there's a lot of new items you can get. You can get a raindrop. People are saying Falcon Blade is the shit. I mean, it is because it gives you mana, gives you damage and shit. So now you're pretty much moving at hasted speed. By the way, with the boost of travels and Storm Surge with the talent, you're moving at hasted. This is haste. 550. You can't go faster than this. This is hasted speed. So you're constantly running around hasted. You're permanently hasted as Razor, by the way, like this. And this is literally just Storm Surge. It's fucking broken, I know. Now, you don't even need bots. You just need boots, and then you're already... Oh, no. You actually do need bots, I like. But anyways... you go Yule Scepter most of the time, because basically you can link people, use them. And once they're on the ground, all their damage is stolen. Another thing to note is that illusions if there's like a Terrorblade PL or something, or a Morph, and they leave their illusions on the ground, you can link illusions. And they're the same thing as real heroes. You can steal just as much damage from illusions as real heroes. This is also a mana alternative. If you're not getting Falcon Blade, you should get Scepter. Now after that, you just go this build. You just go Refresher Orb and BKB. And you also go Aghanim Scepter. And you go the Shard. Why? The Shard is optional. So what the Shard does is that when a chance you're attacked, target with a spell, Fork Lightning that deals damage and slow movement speed. So basically you're slowing them by movement speed, and you can hit up to 3 people. So the passive is essentially like a reflex. So every time they hit you, oh, ow, I got hit, right? So the more people hitting you, the more likely you're gonna proc this. So this is essentially like a counter in a way. Every time you get targeted by a spell, this works too. Yeah, so it's like a little passive thing. It's cool, it's unique. But the thing that makes Razor absolutely broken is this. You can also get something like a Satanic, right? So something like a 5-slot build would be something like this. What is this essentially? You walk in, right? You link, you link to people, and then you link to people, and then you start, you press your ult key, and your ult's hitting them, and then you press BKB. And once your BKB is gonna run out, you're gonna refresh your orb right away, so you can get 2 ults going at the same time, and you can refresh your link and double BKB. So why is this so broken on Razor? Because Razor is super fast, so he's hasted constantly, okay? He's a hasted hero. This hero's hasted. You can't fucking run away from him. He's basically like an ulti all the time. And on top of that, he just has to link you, steal all your damage, make you useless. He's gonna slow you a fuck ton. And his ulti does physical damage, and it reduces your armor. And literally, if you have like Refresher Shard, so if you have 3 ultis going on at the same time, you pretty much kill everybody within 2 seconds. Because 3 ultis is basically giving you, look at that. This guy has only been like 4 seconds, and this guy already has like negative 80 armor. So you're doing 100% physical damage, and you're doing a shit ton of physical damage. And you're gonna have like a 10-second BKB. So you're gonna refresh it and then BKB again. This is why Razor is broken right now. Yeah, this is literally why. Like, you should play Razor, guys. Everybody play Razor. I don't think this hero is super underrated. Shit on people in the lane with the link. You absolutely shit on them, okay? There's only very rare situations where you get shit on. Like a Veno plus like, I don't know, Troll. Like, most of the time, most of these carries, okay? Drow, you can even shit on Drow. Anti-Mage, you can shit on. Ursa, Troll Warrior, PA, Monkey King. You soak their damage. You just don't die, you farm, you get some items, you get BKB, you get Refresher Orb, and boom. Now you're the god of teamfights. I've seen Razor 1v5. I'm not even kidding. You go in, you link the enemy carry, you press your ulti, you BKB, and you start hitting people. And then you link someone else, you press your spells, and then you're gonna refresh again. Now you're gonna get double ulti, and your Aghanim Scepter, you can hit 2 people then 1. And you can also hit towers. So essentially you can have 3 going at the same time. Look how fast that pushes, dude. Look how fast this pushes towers. This is a tier 1 tower. Okay. And the best part about this, you can have infinite amounts of these things. So we do a little like experiment. Something like this thing. Yeah, power is Look at how much damage this guy's doing. 50,000 damage. Oh, look at that. Look at the armor reduction. Let's give him 5 hearts. The centaurs think he's big months, right? Let's give him 5 hearts gas. He's gonna come here. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's actually way too long. I like that. This guy needs to be dead. That's still too slow. Oh, gotta press it fast. Ooh, let's go. It's not fast enough. Yeah, look at that. Look at that minus armor. This stacks permanently. How long does this last for? So I guess this guy just has like a negative billion armor. Let's see PA. Nope, this is what we can do, boys. Negative 1,000 armor. Remove all these guys behind me. Right? Remove all these centaurs right beside, right behind me. You guys know what I'm gonna do. If you guys don't know what I'm gonna do, you're not really smart, are you? We get vessel, we get this. Got up here. Yeah, rapier. Is it reflected based off this? Do more damage because there's lower armor. Oh wait, no, because this is already 100% armor. Ah, it's already negative 99%. That's why. Then we can go more. But you know what we could do?
Of least resistance.
What we could do is something very interesting. Reset? Oh we're giving this electric shock. This is electric. This is how electro works. This is how electro works. I disrespect it all? Anyways, this is boring. Hope you guys enjoyed the guide. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out Twitch, check out Discord, check out anything, everything, boys. Have a very nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.